Exploring shipwrecks, Pompeii of the deep sea, deep beneath the waves, far from the reach of sunlight, lie silent tombs of the past shipwrecks that once sailed proudly across the world's oceans. These sunken vessels are more than twisted metal and rotting wood. They are underwater time capsules that preserve the stories of lost sailors, vanished empires, and forgotten civilizations. Among these sunken wonders, there exists a haunting yet majestic realm often called the Pompeii of the deep sea. This title is not just a metaphor. It refers to shipwreck sites so well preserved that they capture a moment frozen in time, just like the ancient city of Pompeii, buried under volcanic ash. In this story, we'll journey into the deep sea to uncover why certain shipwrecks remain preserved, the history they tell, and the technological marvels used to explore them. We lines also meet the underwater archaeologists and explorers who risk everything to bring these stories back to the surface. Chapter 1. The Deep Sea's Secrets. The deep sea covers nearly 95% of the Earth's habitable space, yet we have explored less than 10% of it. At depths beyond 100 meters, the ocean turns into an alien world. The pressure is crushing, sunlight cannot reach, and temperatures hover near freezing. Yet, in this harsh environment, shipwrecks remain undisturbed for centuries, sometimes even millennia. One reason these shipwrecks are so well preserved is the lack of oxygen and light. Bacteria and wood-eating organisms, which thrive in warmer and shallower waters, cannot survive in the cold, oxygen-poor conditions of the deep sea. As a result, many shipwrecks lie intact, with cargo, personal belongings, and even human remains preserved just as they were the day the vessel sank. This preservation has earned certain sites the nickname Pompeii of the deep sea, a reference to the Roman city, buried under volcanic ash in 79 AD, just as Pompeii offers an extraordinary look at daily life in ancient times. These shipwrecks offer a rare, undisturbed glimpse into the past, the Black Sea's ancient graveyard. One of the most astonishing discoveries of recent decades lies in the Black Sea, which borders Eastern Europe and Western Asia. Known for its anoxic oxygen-free, lower layers, the Black Sea creates perfect preservation conditions for ancient shipwrecks. Below a certain depth, the water has no oxygen, which means organic material like wood, textiles, and human remains are preserved incredibly well. In 2018, a team of scientists from the Black Sea MaritimeArchaeology project MAP discovered over 60 shipwrecks, some dating back more than 2,000 years. One of the most remarkable was a Greek trading vessel from around 400 BC, lying more than a mile deep. Despite its age, the ship's hull, rudder, and even parts of the mast were still intact. Using remote-operated vehicles, ROVs, and high-resolution 3D scanning, archaeologists were able to map the wreck in stunning detail. It was the first time a ship from this era had been found in such condition. To many, this discovery was like uncovering a time capsule from the classical world, a genuine Pompeii of the sea, the Titanic, a modern Pompeii. No discussion of shipwrecks is complete without mentioning the RMS Titanic, the most famous shipwreck in history. The Titanic sank in 1912 after striking an iceberg in the North Atlantic. Over 1,500 people perished in the disaster. The wreck was lost for more than 70 years until Dr. Robert Ballard and his team discovered it in 1985, 12,500 feet beneath the surface. What they found was shocking. Despite the crushing pressure and frigid waters, the Titanic's bow section remained largely intact. Plates were still stacked on tables, chandeliers hung from ceilings, and personal items were scattered across the seabed. The Titanic is a unique kind of Pompeii, not preserved by ash or anoxic water, but by depth, cold, and darkness. It gives historians, archaeologists, and the public a poignant window into a moment of great human tragedy. Today, the Titanic is slowly deteriorating, eaten away by rusticles, iron-eating bacteria that thrive even in the deep. Still, its discovery marked a turning point in underwater archaeology and deep-sea exploration.